Welcome to this week's episode of Catching Up with Yoseka Stationery. So casual. Very good. Wow, feels good.
Yeah.
Feels like we've been doing this for 20 years.
I was like, okay, I need to remember Daisy's rhythm, not Neil's.
Oh my god, yeah. You know what's funny is that like every time, because I'm the one who usually uploads the videos or like publishes the videos and I do the description. So every time I would hear it in the beginning, I would like chuckle and you'll be like, why is that funny? I'm like, I don't know, just different.
It is. That's why I was late with the So Casual last week.
Okay, we're just like getting used to each other.
Yeah.
Now we are a fine, well-oiled machine.
Yes.
Which is great.
Yay.
Yeah. How was your week, Evelyn?
It was good. This week we had the Esterbrook event.
We did. Yeah. How was it?
It was good. It was really fun to see, like, the energy was so good. I think I talked about this a bit on the social medias, but just like everyone was so excited to have the pen, and everybody who came into the store got to have the pen. So that was very exciting. I was a little worried about that.
Yeah, we were
nervous.
Yeah.
But also it was like my first in-store event, so I didn't really like know how to imagine what the flow would be.
Yeah.
And I feel like it went pretty well, and now I like know the flow for future events, so I'm very excited for that.
Yay, that's great. Yeah, I think we got a little nervous at one point in the morning when we were setting up, and I was vlogging the day, which was super fun, so check out that vlog if you haven't. But we got a little nervous because we got in around 9-ish, and there were some people who were waiting as early as 9, even though our shop doesn't open until 1, and that's when the event started. So we were nervous. And you know, like, you never know what to expect for these events. It's hard to predict what the demand is exactly. Like, we knew people were like really excited about this pen, but I think even Esterbrook, we were hearing like nobody knew exactly what to expect. So I'm just glad that everyone who came was able to get a pen and it wasn't too chaotic in the shop, and it was actually enjoyable.
Yeah, me too. Also, I was like a little worried about like the line of the rush at the beginning and people having to wait, but everybody seemed like very like, oh, it was actually really fast. It was like hard to have that perspective on the other side of like, oh, I'm in a line, but it's moving quickly, versus like, I'm trying to help people like as quickly as I can, but also like talk to people, because a lot of people had traveled here. Yeah. And a lot of people like I recognized, and didn't realize that they traveled so far to get here, even though they like come in fairly often. Wow. It was nice to get to know people better too.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's so great. Yeah, thank you. If you came to the event, if you were one of those people sitting out on the steps and just waiting for us to open, thank you so much for coming. And thank you to anybody who came, and thank you to the Esterbrook team for coming and participating in the event and making it great and supporting our team in that way. It was really cool and a great way to kick off the year of events in the store. We actually have another event coming up, which actually you and I haven't talked about this yet, but it's since we're talking events, it's the Traveler's Stamp Caravan event. Yeah. Have you learned a little bit about it?
I mean, I knew it was coming up, and I've heard this term like Traveler's Caravan.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly what that looks like. I'm like picturing like a caravan in the store.
Oh.
Not really, but that's like...
Yeah, no, we wish. We wish, but I don't think that would fit. So the whole concept of travelers is like traveling around the world, right? So built within this community of Traveler's Notebook users, and Traveler's Company is really good about doing this, is this concept, and they really love to encourage people to travel around the world with their Traveler's Notebook. And that's why we're one of the partner shops in New York. And so they do these things with their partner shops, but also with just like stationery shops, traveler shops around the world, to encourage people to actually go to different travelers partner shops, travelers shops in different cities around the world, visit them. We have a stamp that you can get, just like a passport stamp. So the Traveler Stamp Caravan is a concept built on top of this whole like traveling around the world to collect stamps in your Traveler's Notebook idea. So there is a set of stamps that typically is housed in the Traveler's Factory shop in Japan, in Nakameguro. And that set of stamps, you usually can only go to Japan to get your stamps, and they're unique stamps in that way. But during the stamp caravan, Travelers actually ships these stamps to different shops around the world. Wow. So if you can't get to Japan, but you're close to New York, you can come by our shop during the dates of May 7th to May 11th and get some of those stamps in your Traveler's notebook, which is a really cool idea. And we've done this before, so we expect to see lots of amazing Traveler's notebook users in the shop between the dates of May 7th and May 11th.
Yeah. Okay, wait, that makes me very excited because I have a Traveler's. I'm into Travelers.
Yeah.
But I have never been to Japan, and I don't foresee the ability to go soon. But
you never know. Our whole team is going. Our whole team is literally going.
That's true. I also half the people outside of my Yoseko life are also going. I had a friend who just came back from a trip with her family. My partner's little sister just studied abroad there.
So maybe by the end of the year you'll be in Japan.
Maybe. But just in case,
you do have the stamps coming as well.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we're really excited to host that, and we'll have it for those few days, and then we'll have to ship it on to the next shop after that.
Alrighty.
And as part of that, there are going to be some other special, exciting treats available, which we will announce more in a later post. I just want to fact check everything before I tell everybody. But that is definitely happening May 7th to May 11th. So mark your planner, mark those dates in your planner, and we hope to see you in store then. Yay! Other than that, we also had a Traveler's Love and Trip release this past week.
Big deal.
That was a big deal. It's the red Traveler's notebook sets, which we should put a picture of here. If you don't know what we're talking about, we'll put it in right here. And we don't have them just yet. They should be getting here next week sometime, and I would love to do an unboxing video, so we have that coming out. What do you think of the red Traveler's notebook?
I really like it.
Which color do you have?
I have the olive.
Me too. Yeah.
Do you have the passport or the regular?
No, I have the regular.
Okay. I have the passport.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm kind of do I want a regular? But I know we're all sold out of the reds, right?
Of the red, yeah. So we're sold out, but we didn't get our full shipment, so we didn't list our full quantities online during the pre-order date. So we will be getting more for anybody who's still interested. So just sign up for the restock if you'd like to get an email when we get more in. It won't be till the summer.
Okay. I should sign up for that because I missed this round.
You should sign up for that. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So that's kind of the big headlines of the week. And other than that, we do have some newly added stationery here. We have some rOtrings in front of us. We have some new fountain pens. We have Uni-Ball Zento. Where should we start?
Let's go down the line from
rOtrings?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we have some new rOtring mechanical pencils and ballpoint pens. And some of them are limited edition colors, and some of them are going to be standard colors. So let me get them right in my head. These two. We have the mint and the dark blue, I believe. These two, I'll give you guys a closer look under the camera, are mechanical pencils, 0.5, and mint and dark blue, and these are limited edition colors that I think the mint is already sold out of. Unfortunately, it's a very popular. We have this one left.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to come to the shop and get it, it is right here. But other than that, these were quite popular. We do still have the dark blue, but I can see why the mint was popular. It's so cute, It's such a good springtime color.
I love a mint. I really do. Yeah.
It's a dark
color.
Is it Easter today? Is today Easter Sunday?
No, the 18th is Good Friday.
Okay. Is that next? That's next week.
Yes.
I see. Okay, because Jacob's having Easter egg hunts.
Oh, yeah. Did he find any eggs?
There's so many Easter eggs all over the house. Around this time of the year, there's Easter eggs. I checked my pocket. There was an Easter egg in my pocket. I checked my bag. I had 2 in there. We didn't buy any, but at school, just through things, he gets so many.
That's so funny.
It's so funny. So then there are 2 new standard colors, and these are called chocolate truffle and dark stone. These are those here. and Evelyn and I were debating about this color, chocolate truffle. Like, is it more dark chocolate truffle colored, or is it more just like red, you know?
Yeah, like I almost feel like it looks like a Merlot or something. I think also with the orange packaging, it's hard for like an in-between color to look like brown rather than red.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I do like that color though. I like
too.
the chocolate truffle color.
I love a dark brown. I love a burgundy Merlot.
I love chocolate.
Yes. I love chocolate.
Love chocolate.
Any ink that's ever called like chocolate, dark chocolate, I'm like, oh my God, please give it to me now.
Yeah. So, yeah, these are the new rOtring colors. rOtring, for anybody who doesn't know, they make a lot of like drafting supplies. So a lot of their mechanical pencils are drafting pencils, actually. And what makes it a drafting pencil is features such as like this longer lead pipe. It's a slightly longer lead pipe, which is important for when you're like drawing lines, which I feel like architects don't really draw by hand anymore, but that's like the origin of it. So yeah, rOtring, very good tools, and these are made out of brass, so they're like heavy. Okay, what's next? Should we talk about this?
Yeah, Mountain Mist.
Okay, so this is Platinum's new pen, but this is exciting because it's not just by Platinum, it's a US exclusive. So it's actually the first ever US exclusive Platinum pen.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
Wow.
and well, you know, because like Sailor has a lot of US exclusives. So Platinum never really did that, but this is the very first one that they worked with luxury brands for, and luxury brands is the distributor here in the US. So you'll see this pop up in like all the Platinum retailers, and it's called Mountain Mist because Platinum, like the 3776 Century, is those numbers are because that's the height of Mount Fuji.
Oh.
So it's like related to mountains.
Yeah, yes.
And then this one, these colors are chosen Mountain Mist because it's named after like some mountain in North Carolina, which is where Luxury Brands is based out of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember what mountains. I'm sorry. I'm
The
not
Rocky
a good
Mountains?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a good geography student.
A lot of my family lives in the Rocky Mountains in North Carolina.
Okay.
So
I feel like that must be it then. It's gotta be it.
Yeah. My dad grew up in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. So
okay, yeah.
we can go with that.
All right. Correct us if we're wrong. But yeah, it also has, do you want to talk about this nib?
Yeah, oh my gosh. So as we discussed last week, I love the nibs. Yeah, so actually it's nice to learn this about North Carolina mountains because I was like, this doesn't look like Mount Fuji. Like, what is this mountain nib?
Oh, I see. It doesn't look like Mount Fuji.
Yeah, so I was kind of confused.
Like, why?
But it's really beautiful.
Yeah.
And it has like some of the gold detailing, right? Or it's like gold colored.
The custom nib is like gold colored or like yellow colored, right? But the nib is rhodium.
Yes. And it's got like, it's like some mountain imagery with some like clouds, and it's really pretty.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm liking this pen. I'm liking this frosted look to it. It's like a foggy, mountain, misty pen, which I can totally envision it. You know, they did a good job with this pen.
They did. It's really pretty.
Let us know what you think. Are you gonna get this US exclusive? Are you excited to see more US exclusives hopefully pop up?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm excited.
Very cool. So then we have more new fountain pens. We have 2 new fountain pens from Sailor Tuzu, like 2 new colors of the Sailor Tuzu. These are both limited edition 2025 colors. So we have the light blue and then the translucent violet. And for anyone who doesn't know about the Tuzu, this is it's kind of special because Sailor makes gold nib fountain pens, like they're known for their gold nib fountain pens, but this is supposed to be an introductory model, and that's kind of why it's special. So it's supposed to be more of an introductory model, and the thing that's cool about it is that you can actually untwist this middle band section, and you can adjust your grip. So you can see in here, it has little lines in here, and then it has little lines here that allow you to lock in, and you can kind of adjust the facets of the grip section here, because some people grip it different, right? So depending on how you grip your pen, you can adjust the grip section, which is a cool idea. I mean, I don't know if I need to use something like this, but I think if you are somebody, like I think in particular like a lefty might find this very useful.
Yeah, that's what I like. That's when I pull out the Tuzu, is when someone wants a fountain pen but they're left-handed. Especially with fountain pens, like the angle is so important, and so the Tuzu can be really helpful for that.
Yeah, so let us know. I don't know, let us know in the comments if you've tried the Tuzu and what you think of it, because it is a relatively new fountain pen. I think it was introduced last year.
Okay.
Relatively new. Yeah. Okay, next up, we have some Uni-Ball Zentos.
Woohoo!
You tell me about these.
All right.
I wasn't here when they were first introduced here, so I feel like you've written with them a lot more.
Yeah, so we have 4 new colors, and the body is new. So the grip section, the extra long grip section that the Zento has, is now in metal instead of the like kind of grippy rubber.
Yeah.
And there's 4 new colors, 2 in 0.5 and 2 in 0.38. And the Zentos are special because they like write really smoothly. They're smoother than the Uni-Ball ones.
They are so smooth. I just tried them. I'm ashamed to say I tried them for the first time just now.
No. Don't be ashamed.
But yeah, they were really smooth.
Yeah, me and Charlotte both like immediately bought them.
Oh, okay.
But they kind of remind me of the Jetstream Light Touch. They're not as like sensitive, like you still need to apply more pressure, but it's a water-based ballpoint.
Yeah.
And it's like the nib just snags less than the Uni-Ball one.
Yeah.
And I love the Uni-Ball one. So yeah, so I'm loving them.
I'm loving the look of these. They're very sleek.
They are.
Yeah, it's like an upgraded version of the rubber grip section ones, right?
Yes.
And then for anybody who's wondering, I know that there's much ado about the Uni-Ball Zento signature.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Have you gotten questions about that in store?
Yes, we have.
A lot?
Yeah, at least a couple every weekend since the Zento came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked.
I had to learn really fast what the signature was.
That's so funny. You know when there's like viral stationery happening, when people are like coming into the store and you're like, oh, what? Like it happened for the Kurotoga Dive, where people are just coming in and asking us when we're going to get that. So we are getting questions, I guess, about the Uni-Ball Zento signature, and that is, I think that's the same ink as this, but basically like a really upgraded body, I believe. And from what Neil tells me, he has been trying to get them. They are back ordered. They're hard to get. They're like selling out in Japan everywhere even. So you can imagine they're not able to ship them out elsewhere yet. So they are back ordered, and hopefully we will get them at some point, but we're not exactly sure when. So hopefully that answers your question for anybody wondering about Uni-Ball Zento signature.
Yeah.
What a name. What a name.
So true.
Yeah. Okay. And last but not least, we got these little pencils.
Yeah.
What are these little pencils?
So these little pencils are part of the DAIGO pocket notebook that I actually talked about in a video.
These are so cute.
They are. They have the 2mm grid. And so the pencil is like part of the holding mechanism and has the little bookmark attached to it. Yeah. Because people come into the store and like bring up a mini notebook, because we have like quite a selection of mini notebooks. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, like what writing utensil can I match with this?
Yeah.
And we do have a good collection of mini pens as well, but some of them are bigger, some of them like are really small to hold, like sometimes when people have bigger hands, like it's not as comfortable. And this, you don't even have to go looking for it. It's right there.
It's right there.
But of course, like a small pencil does get used up.
Yeah.
So DAIGO has made replacements, and they also have a sharpener that's made just for this pencil.
And did you say they had an eraser too? Just the sharpener.
Just the sharpener.
Okay, just
I
the
misspoke.
Sharpener. Oh, okay. Because I was like, where would the eraser go?
No.
Okay. Oh, so there's like a little sharpener that goes for this little pencil. I see. How cute.
Very cute.
Very cool. Okay, so I think that's about it for all the newly added stationery for this week. Let us all know what you think in the comments. Do you use the Sailor Tuzu? What do you really think about it? Let us know if you're eager to hear about the Uni-Ball Zento signature. Or if you've tried it, where did you get it? Where did you get yours?
We want to know.
But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next week, and hope to see you at an in-store event soon this year.
Yes, would love to see you.
Yay.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.